I'm Tony Varas, Director of the Office of Worship, Diocese of Metuchen, and I'm so glad that you've joined me for the next couple of minutes. It's been said that the conscious portion of our mind can process up to 2,000 bits of information per second, while the subconscious portion or activities of our mind can process up to 4 billion bits of information per second. Now, if you think about it, that's 2 million times greater, give or take, in the subconscious than in the conscious. If that's true, wouldn't it be good if we could delegate as much as possible to the subconscious so that we can focus our conscious activity on some of the most important aspects of the day? An example of delegating would be the process of driving and the process of learning to drive. Remember when we were young, we were learning how to drive, and there was all this input coming toward us, and our conscious mind just couldn't handle all of it, so we slowed everything down. And much to the chagrin, by the way, of the folks that were experienced people behind us. We slowed things down, but as we mastered each skill, it was then delegated or transferred to a subconscious habit. And as we learned all of the necessary skills and they all became subconscious activity, it freed up our conscious. And before you know it, we were driving on autopilot almost, right? Wouldn't you agree that it would be good to transfer as much as possible or delegate as much as possible of all of our habits to that subconscious activity? This week, I'd like to invite you to consider a habit, a good habit, that perhaps you're already practicing, that you just want to improve upon. Or it's maybe a habit that you want to begin practicing that you haven't already started. And then just consciously decide to do it. Here's what I know. That when we practice something often and regularly and long enough, consciously, over time, it becomes a habit that gets delegated to the subconscious. And that leaves our conscious activity to be focused on the most important parts of the day, like tending to the needs of people and being fully present to others. And isn't that what discipleship is all about? So until next time, stay in touch and see you soon.